Friday podcast, Frankie C.
That's what it is.
It's a big one. If you looked at the show thumbnail, it's a red background, and that's when it's hitting the fan. That's when the background goes red.
Okay.
Over 3 million Epstein files released moments ago. I mean, wow. It's been out for maybe 2-3 hours at this point.
Do we know what's going on in there yet?
We know quite a lot. So This is the one to hit that share button on and send to a friend, because we have it all for you. Frankie C., Trump, Melania, Bill Gates, Howard Lutnick, Woody Allen, Noam Chomsky. I mean, the Elon Musk, they're all here. All the names are here.
Oh boy.
Who looks worse and who's just mentioned? We will figure it all out for you. Plus, Don Lemon arrested. We lost the great Catherine O'Hara, which is, I mean, as if we weren't already having a bad day. But things are looking up. We got an AOA game time. It's a game time episode, my friends. This is a podcast. Okay.
Big dump today, huh?
Huge dump. Over 3 million files. They put a lot out. Videos, photos. It's going to take a while. We're going to talk about this on Monday as well. So make sure you're subscribed to the podcast wherever you're watching. It's just more than 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, 180,000 images. It is still just being described as part of the disclosure required under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. A lot has been redacted, some incorrectly, again.
Of course.
And there's that group of Epstein victims who have kind of banded together. They have already released a statement saying that they are disappointed in what has transpired today. They felt like it's a, quote, betrayal, arguing that it protects abusers' names, that abusers' names have been redacted and victims' names have been exposed and released unredacted.
What the hell, man?
Yeah. So the DOJ just continues to just be aces.
Yeah, they know what they're doing over there. No problems here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the biggest shock and one of the newest names to be added to the pile of Epstein associations, and that is Steve Tisch, who is a co-owner of the New York Giants. So if you're unfamiliar, Tisch is huge, owns the Giants, the Tisch School of something at NYU. So much money. His daughter or niece is the current commissioner of the NYPD. Same family, billionaire, tons of money, film producer. This is massive. Steve Tisch, and it doesn't look good for him. In the dump today, his name appears 440 times. Emails reference a range of mundane scheduling, like Steve Tisch coming over for snacks, to explicit language in an email where Epstein asks about contacting a woman whose name had been redacted. A lot of Tisch's correspondence that's highlighted in this dump comes from the year 2013. An email dated April 21st, 2013 shows Epstein appearing to set up Tisch with someone named Katya, including Katya describing what she'll be wearing and referencing having Googled Tisch. A string of emails Tisch forwarded in May of 2013 appears to reference a different woman Epstein tried connecting to Tisch, includes a line that says, Jeffrey Epstein is very excited about you and I meeting each other. Let me read that again with the proper inflection. Jeffrey Epstein is very excited about you and I meeting each other. So there you go. Other emails show Epstein arranging meetings between Tish and specific women. The Guardian notes that the emails were released by the DOJ. One report from CBS Sports describes a correspondence as Epstein appearing to scout women for Tish and facilitate introductions, mentions follow-up and commentary after meetings. ESPN has reached out to the New York Giants organization, and they did not immediately return calls for comment. So there's a slew of email. There's just more. I mean, I just don't want to keep repeating the same thing over and over again, but there's multiple emails and instances where the co-owner of the New York Giants, Stephen Tisch, had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein and was connecting with girls that Jeffrey Epstein was arranging for him.
Eesh. That's gross. That's absolutely terrible.
Like, how do you come back from that?
You can't. I'd love to hear the response. You know, what do you got to say for yourself there, Tish?
Yeah, Tishy boy, what are you going to say? That's nuts. I mean, there's no coming back from this, you know. In one email, Steve Tisch inquired about whether or not one of the girls that Epstein was introducing him to was a working girl.
Oh boy.
Yeah. In an exchange on June 10th, 2013, they spoke about a Tahitian woman named Emily who speaks mostly French and Epstein noted was exotic. Tish asked, working girl? To which Epstein responded, he wrote back NWVER. I'm assuming he meant to say never.
Okay.
But that's what he responded.
Gotcha.
So gross.
Yeah, it's all.
Now we're going to sit here and listen to this guy. Now this guy is right now on the phone with a massive PR team. And
probably
calculating a way to respond without getting sued eventually, or, you know, outing himself more. Like, there's no, you're a scumbag. Yeah,
you're in the Epstein. You were getting hooked up with girls from Epstein. That's it.
What's the story gonna be, Frankie C? Yes, I corresponded with Epstein, but I never saw anything that went wrong, and every girl he introduced me to was above age. Oh, okay, sure. You're the exception to the rule of all the smoke where there's fire. You know, I mean,
I can't. I don't. Yeah, I mean, oh no, this is going to be this. Yeah, very bad for this Tish fella.
Very bad. Moving over to Melania Trump. The Daily Beast reports that Melania wrote an email to Ghislaine Maxwell. The first message praises a New York Magazine story about Epstein and compliments Maxwell's photo. The email opens from Melania to Ghislaine saying, "Dear G, how are you? Nice story about JE in NY Mag. You look great in that picture." Melania then goes on to say that she can't wait to go to Palm Beach and asks Maxwell to call when she's back in New York and signs the email, "Love Melania." Maxwell responds to the email calling her Sweet Pea and saying that she's heading back to New York but leaving again on Friday and it doesn't likely have time to see her, but says that she'll try to call. That was an exchange in 2002. So awfully close friends, Melania and Ghislaine Maxwell in 2002. And let's not forget that there's a photo of Melania, Donald, Ghislaine, and Jeffrey Epstein from a store party opening. And that was 2004 or 5. I think it's 2005.
So that's a few years later. So
yeah,
the friendship expands over a bunch of years.
Yet another instance where it's like, hang on, this appears like there was more of a connection than we were originally led to believe. Howard Lutnick. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Howard Lutnick's in the current administration. He's clearly part of our government.
Yeah, nothing but the best people.
Howard Lutnick, who, by the way, he's the Secretary of Commerce, by the way. But he just did a whole report that he had known Epstein. He did an interview that he knew Epstein, but that at some point his wife, after he had met him, I think the story goes, Howard Lutnick said, I thought he was really weird, and we never had anything to do with him ever again. We refused to be in the same room with him. Okay. According to the over 3 million documents released today, the Guardian first report in November 20th of 2012, Epstein's assistant emailed Howard Lutnick saying Epstein understands that Lutnick will be in St. Thomas over the holidays and passed on phone numbers so that they can connect. December 19th, 2012, Lutnick emails Jeff saying that he and others, including wives and children, friends and their wives and their children, will all be on his boat landing in St. Thomas on Saturday, heading to St. Bart's on Monday, and asked where Epstein Island was located and proposes them having dinner together. Like, basically invites himself over and asks if he could come and have dinner on Sunday. To which Epstein replied, Saturday or Sunday lunch, referencing that Little St. James is on the map behind Christmas Cove. December 24th, Epstein emails his assistant saying, please forward to Howard Lutnick with message, nice to see you. The assistant confirms and forwards to Lutnick, suggesting that the meeting did actually indeed occur. Files also suggest that Lutnick invited Epstein to an intimate Hillary Clinton fundraiser in November of 2015. The Guardian says that Lutnick reached by the New York Times per the Guardian, said he couldn't comment on the island visit without seeing the documents, and said, I spent zero time with him, and then he ended the phone call. Bro.
This was 3 years later. This was 2012, and then again in 2015.
Uh-huh. And if and I think he said 2005 he had nothing to do with him, but I think part of that story was either in his New York home or his Palm Beach home, he went over to Epstein's. Like, he went over to one of Epstein's houses. He saw like a massage table or something in the room, and then when him and his wife left, they were like, we're never going to associate with that creeper ever again. That was what he said in an interview just a couple of weeks ago regarding his association with Jeffrey Epstein. And now we go to find out 2012, they got together down on the island. 2015, he invited him to a Hillary Clinton fundraiser. Like, that they continued that, or just like everybody else. I didn't know, or I wasn't around, or I wasn't. Bro, you took kids, your wife and children to the island. Now, we're to assume that nothing happened at that time with those people around, right? I mean, let's assume that that's the case. But you were there. We saw the shower. It was a couple episodes ago where we put the picture of the shower down there, which is like a group shower with like massive amounts of pillows in the shower. Okay. All this gross. You were there. You don't know what's going on. You continue this friendship. Hey, I know this guy's a pedophile, but Hillary Clinton needs to raise some money, so I guess I'll reach out to him. It's all fine and well, right? I mean, this is crazy.
It's such a weird, awful mess. It's every,
all these people. And then they all go, this guy went out. Frank, I'm sorry, but this guy went on television a couple of weeks ago and said, yeah, we had nothing to do with, like, you don't know your own Department of Justice has this information? You don't think you're in the files? You wrote emails.
I wonder what his response will be after this. After this comes, this is out now, and God knows what else is in it. This is just, it's millions of documents.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they haven't gone through everything yet.
Yeah. This is our Secretary of Commerce. Is everybody going to be okay on Monday morning with Howard Lutnick continuing to be the Secretary of Commerce when you know damn well he had a deep association with this man?
Well, just replace the word Lutnick and Secretary of Commerce with Trump and President of the United States. We know Trump has had a deep relationship with this guy.
True.
Are you comfortable with him being the President of the United States?
Here's the problem. In 3 million... No, I haven't been comfortable with anybody being the president of the United States since Barack Obama. If we're going to be totally, that was the last time I was kind of like, this is okay. We can deal with this. 3 million documents. The only mention of Trump within these documents, and this is important that we say this because some people are abusing. I could see some people already abusing this already to make it look worse for Trump. In 3 million documents, Trump is mentioned. The most severe thing in this dump is a list of all of the accusations against him. So it's not like it's email exchanges between Epstein and Trump. That's not in this. It's not like it's a victim saying Donald Trump did this to me. That's not in this. It's this accusation against Donald Trump exists. And it was a list for the DOJ. And it was a bunch of them. And some of them are not great sounding from what I've skimmed and read. But the problem is they're all just hearsay accusations. So it's not like Tish who's emailing him. It's not like Lutnick who's emailing him. By the way, we got more. And it's not even like Melania, who is like, again, that is like that's a deep friendship there. There's more there. Right. And it is his wife. There's that connection. But there's nothing that looks worse for him in all of this. But I'll say this problem. If all of these accusations occurred, what's missing from this document dump is the investigations and why they didn't go anywhere. Like, if you investigated this and it didn't go any, like, and it's like all in there. It's from the DOJ, so it's like the DOJ organizes all of the complaints that they've seen. None of them were investigated, so that's a problem. Yeah,
no shit. It's like the only person in jail is Ghislaine Maxwell, and what about why? How is this a what was it? Kash Patel was in front of, giving his sworn testimony saying there's nothing that leads us to believe that he trafficked anybody to anybody else.
Right.
Are you kidding? Did you read the document? Did you look at any of the documents?
Yeah, it's a batshit crazy thing to say. This is the craziest thing to say.
I mean, how is that not what's it called? Perjury.
But in 3 million documents, there's not a thing in there that shows a closer relationship or an allegation of wrongdoing firsthand involving Donald Trump. Now, that might be a little curious to some people. I mean, considering what we are getting, like, nothing else new there. That seems a little strange.
With all the redactions, how are we to know?
There's a lot of redactions. And then they redacted people. There was one document that I saw, which was the FBI put together basically Epstein's organization. Mm-hmm. And you see Ghislaine Maxwell and you see a couple of people, and then they redacted other people. And it's like,
well, those aren't victims. What are you redacting?
I mean, I guess a victim could have become a recruiter, right? Or could have been part of the organization of Epstein. Like, I guess that's possible, but like 7 of them?
That seems weird to me. I mean, I don't know.
It's strange. Like, and now it's possible, like, because maybe they're redacted because later on they complained, or they were victimized. I don't know. So it's possible, but it doesn't seem likely. The more likely scenario is they're protecting these wealthy people. Notice the theme here. These are all wealthy people. Howard Lutnick was a wealthy guy for a long time. Steve Tisch has had tons of money for a long time. How about our other big billionaire, Elon Musk? So Elon Musk talked all this stuff. Oh, Trump's all over the Epstein files. Trump's all over the... Bro, Elon's on the Epstein files, and his is a bad one. So releases show continuous contact between Elon Musk and Jeffrey Epstein between 2012 and 2014. Mind you, his first conviction was 2009. So everybody knew about this guy in 2009. Okay. And the most damning thing was Elon planned to visit Epstein's island and was asking for directions and all this stuff. Between, I think this was 2013. Now, supposedly, the meeting never happened, that he never actually went there. But I'll read you some of the stuff and you tell me if that even makes a difference, like if that even matters. The New York Post reported in December of 2013, Musk emailed Epstein saying that he'd be in the British Virgin Island area and asked about visiting. He asked him, can I come over to Epstein Island? They tentatively planned for a January 2nd, 2014 meeting. An assistant reminder went out New Year's Eve to Jeffrey Epstein saying, don't forget you have Elon Musk on the 2nd. Yeah, so again, because we're tracking everything that we have. So we have this exchange where Elon asks if he can come over. Epstein confirms they tentatively plan it, and then Epstein's assistant reminds him 3 days before, don't forget, you got Elon coming on the 2nd. A source claiming with inside knowledge said that Musk never visited, and then also said that they had no social relationship. That's being reported by the New York Times. But whether or not that actual meeting really happened, does it matter? Because it's 2013. He's 4 years off of being convicted the first time, and he's asking to go.
Yeah, what the hell? What is that? Why would you want to? Why?
And then you're going to go out and sling mud and be like, Trump's all over the Epstein files, bro. This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah. No, it's bad. It's bad for anybody named in this thing. It doesn't look good. And
because what is he going to say? Well, I never went. I realized and I did not go, and I broke off communication, which is all well and good until the next thing comes out and we realized, oh, there was something else in 2016, you know?
Yeah. So what's the total here? Like in terms of documents released, we've gotten these 3 million. They released, like, the first dump was like what, 100,000?
A couple 100,000, I think. Yeah.
So I think it's not even a drop in the bucket. Still, I feel like it's like still
There's
like
still a lot more.
It's like a couple of percent of of the total.
Yeah, for sure.
And if it's anything like these files, from what I understand, from what you've told us, the rest of it, I mean, how could it still boggles my mind that someone like Kash Patel could sit in front of it could be under oath and be like, yeah, it doesn't, there's no, it was just him. He just trafficked to himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You want to hear the next crazy thing? Bill Gates. Epstein file dump, Bill Gates. So there's a 2013 statement in the files that was allegedly written by Epstein, who was impersonating Bill Gates' science advisor, Boris Nikolic. And I'll just give you the summary of basically what it is. Epstein is saying, nobody else, but Jeffrey, because the context matters. So you guys judge this for what you will. But Epstein was basically going on and on complaining about Bill Gates. And he came out and said that Gates had sex with Russian girls, contracted an STD, requested antibiotics to be given to his wife so she wouldn't be infected without her knowledge, and also had numerous affairs with married women in his company. Now, that last thing turned out to be allegedly true because I don't have lawyers to go up against the Gates fortune. But I'm pretty sure there was a lot of accusations of cheating, like behind Melinda's back at Microsoft. That was a thing, not just from Epstein. That was when we did their whole divorce. I feel like we covered that in that point. So that's allegedly true as much as my memory can remember. But I'm fairly certain that was the case. All the other stuff is just out of Jeffrey Epstein's mouth. So you take that for what you will.
Right.
But my hunches, again, I don't know if this is all true with the STDs and all that stuff, but the fact that he said there was sexual relations with Russian girls, I could believe that. I kind of believe that, you know.
But what are we supposed to believe? We're shown all this stuff. What that's supposed to be in some kind of secret exchange,
right?
Yeah, it's I don't know.
And again, I'm just kind of trying to get out in front of this. Isn't really devil's advocate as much as a little game of, well, what are they going to say when they finally say something? Does he say I cheated on my wife, but none of them were underage? And which, if that's his response, he's a billionaire. Do you think he associates with anybody he doesn't have his people do a ton of research on?
I have no idea.
He doesn't find out and know what's going on with Jeffrey Epstein? Like, you think he just takes meetings with people without knowing exactly who the fuck they are?
Right. You go to their island. If you're a billionaire, would you go to someone's island without knowing whose island that is and what this person's about?
Right. You're a billionaire. Look, if you or I got invited by a millionaire, was like, come to well, now it might be a little different with all this Epstein stuff, but in a pre-Epstein world.
I'm not going anywhere anybody invites me ever.
But in a pre-Epstein world, if somebody
don't invite me anyway, I'm not going.
If somebody with money was like, come on over, I got this huge house on the beach. We'll have a barbecue, we'll have a cookout. You would go. I'd go too. We would all go. We'd be like, fuck, this guy's got a ton of money. Gonna go to the cookout. But if we were millionaires and we could have our own catered cookouts at our own beach houses, and some billionaire invited us over to their cookout at their beach house, would you go?
Again, I don't like people, so
yeah, I wouldn't go either. I'd be like, why am I going to go to your? It's the one thing if it's like I wonder what kind of food is there. Like, we would go. If somebody you ran into has got a lot of money, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to check out their party and see what kind of I want to go to a party with steak and lobster everywhere. But when you're already in that status, you can't be impressed by those people is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So what are they going there for? What are they going there for that they don't have themselves?
Yeah. No, it's definitely gross and it stinks. This whole thing stinks.
Yeah. Now Paul, who definitely hates me, says, and it would be on that sofa. We all would. In a pre-Epstein world, now I'm going to be a little bit more guarded. Knowing what I know now, I'm going to be a little bit more guarded. But I definitely got invited to people's houses, and I went over a couple of people's houses out in the Hamptons and shit like that. Like back in the day, there was no Epstein-like stuff. They weren't like superstar celebrity people, but some people that had a good amount of money. Some people that were in Hollywood. I was curious about the whole thing. Again, this was definitely a pre-Epstein world. This is before most people knew anything about him. But you do. And you know what I learned at that experience, dude?
What?
It was every room was filled with insecure people that were trying to find their self-worth amongst other super insecure people.
Sounds like a hell of a party.
It was either that or it was people like me that were like, what are rich people? How do they party? What does it look like? And I can't tell you, like, I went to this one house for this fundraiser once. And it was like, oh, these people got money and this and that. I go to this house, and it was in East Hampton. East Hampton. The houses that you and I grew up in were bigger than this house. It was this tiny house with this like pool and this whole thing. And I'm like, I'm like, this is a Hampton. Like, I'm finally like, oh, I'm going to a Hamptons part, you know. I'm like, this is a Hamptons fundraiser. I'm like, well, what am I missing here?
All the fundraisers for a bigger house.
Maybe
trying to get a Hamptons quality house.
That might be the case. Yeah, that might be it. I'll never forget. I went to this car auction. It was an appearance. They were paying me to be there. You know, it was all these rare cars, car auction in the Hamptons, like all this stuff. I'm like, cool. Again, I'm going to see how the 1%ers live. I go there. It was the biggest flop failure I'd ever, like the company who were selling the cars was like, that's what they did for a living. That was their business. They went to different affluent places and held auctions for the rare cars. And the one guy was driving me, like we were doing this bit, I was hosting. So when the auctioneer wasn't talking, I would jump on the mic and talk to the crowd, right? It was a big crowd, tent, the whole nine, set up outside. So as they were driving the cars away, I would jump in the car and I would talk about it with the guy who was driving it. So we get off to the back and we top in a golf cart and he's driving me back and he's like, you're doing a really good job. I'm like, awesome. He's like, you're making it seem like this is like a huge success. And I'm like, oh, it's not? He's like, no, this has been a disaster. He's like, this is a failure of epic proportion. He's like, we will never come back here ever again.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I was like, wow. I was like, oh, no. I never really, I was so busy. Like, I got to read this. I got to mention these people. I didn't realize they were not selling any cars. There were no cars being sold. But you look out on this crowd of lots of people wearing salmon shirts and white pants, and you're like, oh, this is all these millionaires are here. Nobody had any money.
We just wanted to look at the cars.
Yes.
You know how to look at the cars, but you don't know how to purchase the cars.
Exactly. And that and some other instances were the times that I realized, oh, I'm never going to get invited to the really cool parties. Like, you know how I know this is not a really cool party? I'm here. I got invited, you know? That's
not only that, you're being paid to be there.
And some of them I was. Yeah, some of them I was being paid to be there. So it's like, I was like, this isn't, you know.
No.
I'm not in that circle.
Nope.
You know, anybody near me is not in those circles, you know? So that's that. So Bill Gates knew, so did Elon, so did Trump, Melania, Howard Lutnick, and Steve Tisch. You can all go fuck yourselves. Oh, here's another little weird thing. Noam Chomsky and Woody Allen, they've been mentioned before in previous emails. In this dump, Ghislaine, and there was a couple of exchanges in emails where it was basically like, oh, Jeffrey got you a 23andMe kit. He's going to send it over to you. Like, Epstein was obsessed with DNA kits and providing them to people.
That's a weird thing.
Really weird, isn't it? Like, which I really feel, I can't make any other sense out of that other than he was a foreign asset. I mean, I think he was a double agent. I think he was our asset, Israel's asset, Russia. I mean, I just think he was just.
I think he was a scumbag billionaire, but whatever you want to think.
Exactly. Like, but can't you see like, oh, whatever government I got to work with to keep my BS going? You know, I think that's kind of what he was. Yeah, but the fact that he was like, hey, here's a DNA kit for you, like just handing out DNA kits for people. Like, what do you need DNA kits for? Like, what are you doing?
It is a weird thing, but if you're some kind of weird spy thing or whatever, I feel like that's just a little on the nose. Like, here, send your DNA.
Yeah, but when it's like 23andMe, it's kind of like, oh, it's a gift. Hey, I'm giving you take a DNA test so you have it, you know. But it's like, I bet you all those things were rigged just to either come back to him or come back to whatever government, foreign, whatever he was working for. Like you think, oh, what a nice guy. Maybe he owns a piece of the company. He's giving me let's take a test and see what we're coming from. And then you fucking send it back in. And next thing you know, you're on a intel list in some other foreign country or something like that.
I think you're giving him a little too much credit.
I can't prove any of this. It just feels so CIA black ops-ish to me,
I feel like if CIA or whoever knew what was going on there, they would have stopped it. That's how you, I don't know.
Maybe. The other thing with the Trump part of this, that again, that document was the allegations, like, whatever, here's all the stuff that has been reported about the president, and it's like all these things. And again, it's like nothing wrong, like nothing concrete, like all this other stuff, which is surprising. There's nothing concrete in there, but also, is it surprising that there's nothing concrete in there? But all of that's one part of it. But the other thing is, like, where are all these investigations? If this is what you culled together in the last 2 years about the president of the United States involvement with Jeffrey Epstein, where's all the other supporting documentation on, well, we investigated this claim, and after talking to this person and another person and this alibi and whatever, and we can prove that Donald Trump was here and his accuser was not there, and we dropped this case. Like, where's all that stuff?
Where's the stuff that takes these files and follows it to its end of either this person's exonerated or they're not?
Right.
Where's all the evidence that they have has to lead somewhere, and every person implicated in these files, it has to go into the direction of, like I said, of they're off the hook because they weren't involved. All the investigation led to all this being nothing, or
right.
all this kind of pointed us to this direction, and we found all this terrible stuff.
Yeah. Can Miss Justice or Robin, can you get rid of this Andrew QQ guy? I'm sure you guys probably already did, but if you can get rid of that person, please. Ooh. Thank you. So yes, because we're reaching the point, and it's I wonder. Oh, and so by the way, that document that I just mentioned, Frank, was up, and then it was not up for a couple of hours, and then it got put back up again.
I banned them and deleted their comment.
Oh, thank you. So that went out, and then it was gone for like 2.5 hours. And then as people started being like, where did this because of course everybody just grabbed all this thing, screenshot it, right? They had it. So you cannot erase the internet. It's impossible. It's impossible.
They don't know what they're doing. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The people in charge that have no idea how to handle anything.
When people started complaining, they put it back up. Where was I going with this though? Oh, we're reaching the Melania thing. Shows a deeper, association. But we're reaching the point where, in our country, it's innocent until proven guilty. We're reaching the point where you really have to prove that you're not guilty here. Like it's kind of like Tish, Trump, Clinton. Like there's not a lot on Clinton either, which is also pretty surprising. But it's so prevalent. It's so obvious. This guy, everybody around him knew, and you still did business. You still did stuff. You've got to really prove that you weren't one of the bad guys.
Exactly, Paul. I was just going to say that. It's so weird that nobody in these files, with all these things that have come out, nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been, charged with anything. I don't understand. Like, you have all this evidence, like you said before, where's the evidence exonerating them?
Right.
If there isn't, what are we doing here? Why
isn't there more investigations?
Right.
That laundry list of stuff with Donald Trump in this thing is alarming. There's a lot in there that needs to be investigated. And we need to now see, look, they could all be ludicrous, ridiculous, and all made up. It's entirely possible. But we need to find out what our government did to find that out. What work did they do? You owe that to everybody to find out.
Saying it's all bullshit, it's all a hoax is quite the accusation. So if you can prove that, okay.
Right.
But if you can't, and all this stuff is allegedly, if it's real, then there needs to be investigations to all this.
And listen, I don't need an answer today or tomorrow. I know investigations take a while, but I need to know you're either doing it or why you're not doing it. Not just, oh, here's a laundry list of stuff we just looked at and we're like, not really worth looking into.
No, let's see here.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
All the investigations.
Yeah. Like, we've reached ludicrous speed. We've gone plaid.
We have gone plaid.
You know what I mean? It's like I can't wrap my head around some of this stuff anymore.
It doesn't add up, because you want to think bad guys go to prison. If they do something wrong, they get arrested, investigated, in prison if they're guilty. We haven't seen any of that. And with all the crazy shit we've seen come out of this tiny, minuscule amount of files released in comparison to the whole thing, you'd think there'd be something. You'd think there'd be like, oh, we arrested a few more people connected with this, because if we've got millions and millions and millions and millions of documents, not one other person was arrested for any of this.
Yeah.
Nobody else did anything wrong except Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Nobody did anything wrong. They didn't traffic women to anybody else.
Nothing.
Nobody was inviting themselves to the island. Nobody was asking him to arrange meetings with women. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I feel like this is like when I argue with my kids. You know, this is like arguing with your kids. This is what this has become. It's like even when you win, you've still lost. You know what I mean? When you're just like, pick that up off the floor. Pick what up? That thing right there. What thing? Where? The thing, the black thing right there on the floor. Wait, this thing or that thing? No, I wasn't pointing to that thing. Or you're like, why would you pick up the chair? I'm telling you to pick up the thing you draw. This is what I feel like it's like when it's just like it's just this.
Yeah, but that's not worth it. This is worth getting. That fight with your kid is probably not worth the headache of like that whole back and forth when you could just go, oh, I got it. But now this, as frustrating and as tiring and as ridiculous as the responses and whatever else is, it's worth the push. It's worth the fight, because all this has to come out. And I don't know what the consequences will be, but there's got to be, right? There's got to be some legal justice here. I mean, you got all these victims that know the names, they know who did what. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's time to step up, ladies. It's time to step up, because 3 million, and maybe they should wait for the next one. But if we get another 3 million or whatever it is, like their stories are going to start. Their stories are dots that these documents are going to start connecting.
Yeah, and I mean, and they're afraid. I don't blame them. They're probably being, maybe this is speculation. Maybe they're being threatened. Their families may be threatened. Who the hell knows why they haven't come forward with all these, with here's who did what.
Yeah. Yeah. But none of them could be trusted. Elon, Howard Lutnick, the fucking
no, them can be trusted. The victims, yes.
Yeah. Like I'm reading today and I go, God damn it. Now my fucking football team, like, is nothing sacred. Like I can't even
come to the Jets. We suck. but at least we suck at football, not at life.
That's going to be the new Jets marketing slogan. Our team might suck, but morally, you won't have a problem rooting for us.
We're on the right side of morality. We're doing okay that way.
We can score touchdowns, but our owner also wasn't best friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
There's a T-shirt. That's going to be the free T-shirt you get at their games.
Yeah. I think a good promotion for the Jets would be Steve Tisch email night. You come and you get it's a different email to Epstein on a shirt. Everybody gets yeah, that'd be great.
I'd want that.
That'd be nice to have.
They're all blankets or towels. They're printed on towels.
Yeah.
Email towel, rally towels.
Buy New York Jets season tickets. At least you won't be supporting a pedophile, when you do. So, although that Johnson & Johnson, I don't know if they're up to too much good. I'm not too sure what they're doing.
What are they doing now? What?
Chemical company. I don't know. I think they had the talcum powder. Wasn't there like a talcum powder issue or something?
I don't know. I don't
buy a third ball. I don't know. So there was something there.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's I can't wait to see what the Jets marketing team comes out with, because that's going to be good.
That's perfect.
JETS, we're not on the Epstein list.
I'm nominating that one. I know it's my wife's comment, but I'm nominating it.
That's good. Yeah, that gets nominated. That's good. Yeah, see, thank you, Christella. Talc was causing cancer. Yeah, I think that was Johnson & Johnson too.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Can't have anything anymore.
No, you can't. You can't support anything. You can. If I find out one of the Islander owners was involved, I mean, I could just.
Would you be a Ranger?
No, I mean, I can't be that bad. Probably just go to the Devils or something.
Just give up hockey altogether.
Just drop hockey altogether. Yeah.
It's Islanders or literally nothing to do. I'm going to baseball.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So. That's it. And again, it's 3 million. Everybody is pouring through this. I'm sure we'll have more. Oh, and the other thing too, and this, Frank, this, and I've said this a million times, but it bears repeating. In the media, in public relations, they depict it in the West Wing. When you don't want somebody to see something, you put it out Friday at 4:00.
Yeah, it used to be that way, I think, but now with the internet and look, it's the big news.
It's still the big news. Yeah, it's still going to be a big story, but still,
it's not on it might not be, on the newspaper because Monday's the night or whatever.
You're right.
It might not be the 6:00 news or whatever it is, but it's all over the internet.
It's all over the internet, but still, how many people, Monday morning at 9:00, 10:00, you got a captive audience in front of computers.
Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely more during the week. Absolutely.
Friday, people who's going skiing this weekend, who's, going over to their, cousins, whatever,
But my point is just that everybody's online all the time. So,
yeah, that's true. Because everybody's on their phones too. So it's definitely less impactful.
Less, but it's still there.
Still there. Yeah, still there somewhat. So the fact that this all came out now is not lost and should be pointed out. It should be pointed out.
Oh, I agree. It's all a big fucking.
Coincidentally, they've announced they're gonna bring even more ICE agents into Minnesota.
Yeah, they're going to invade another country for their oil too.
Yeah. It's time to get Bulgaria or wherever the fuck.
Yeah, they've been causing a lot of problems. Yeah. From what I understand, a lot of problems in Bulgaria. We're just going to go there. We're going to kidnap their president and take all their oil.
The president just hit that button on the desk. Give me a country we can remove the leader. Send me a list.
Yeah, preferably a small one no one's ever heard of.
Somewhere.
We could be in an hour.
Yeah, somewhere over there. Spin the globe halfway and just close your eyes and point to something.
Where's that Jurassic Park island? We could probably take that pretty quickly, I think. No people there. We could just bomb whatever we want and get out.
Do they still have those fantastic Jeeps there? Those Jeeps are really something.
Top of the line Jeeps, no electric.
Yeah, so that's
If
all
we
the
get the
Epstein
T-Rex
stuff.
on our side, that'd be a big deal. That'd be pretty great. We're gonna kidnap the T-Rex. He's gonna be held accountable for all his crimes.
Unless he says something nice, unless the T-Rex learns how to say something nice, and then he's off
Oh
the
yeah.
hook.
If the T-Rex a big Trump supporter, T-Rex shows up in court with a red hat on.
The MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the T-Rex's cousin donated $5 million to Melania's documentary.
Right.
Oh, that's another thing, dude. Amazon paid $75 million for the Melania documentary.
What the fuck?
Who the hell is going to go see this? There was a story that they put the tickets on sale, like a pre-sale, and it was some podunk town, but still, they sold one ticket.
Yeah, nothing's selling. There was like two places in Manhattan, the entertainment capital of wherever.
Yeah,
whatever. But no, I don't think one ticket sold in the middle of like Times Square.
I'm dying to know what those. I mean, we'll know Monday. Tune in Monday. Subscribe, follow. Make sure you're here.
Made about $45.
But who's paying $75 million for any piece of content anymore? None of the big. I think did Scorsese when they bought The Irishman, and they didn't buy it, but they made the deal. They were he didn't make it and sell it to them, but. When it wasn't that $100 million deal or something, it was something ludicrous to get Scorsese on a streaming service. I remember that was like the big Mr. Cinema himself,
Well, it was in theaters,
but barely, and
I saw it in theaters,
just for Oscar consideration. It was mostly a Netflix only thing. They were the ones who funded it. They knew it was never going to go on any other streaming service. It's going to live there forever. That was big money they paid. That was how long ago was that? That was 2019,
5-6 years ago.
Yeah, they don't shell out like that anymore.
Well, from what I could have misheard this, but that deal, that 75 mil, was like 3 times the next offer.
Oh yeah. Because and then I saw somebody that was like, we broke it down. It's like 40. They only paid 40 million, and then they spent another 35 million marketing it. It's like, to who?
Yeah, Melania got most of that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh no, but the president is not making money. He's not, turning the presidency into a money making thing.
And on top of all of this, Brett Ratner directed it, who was canceled and lost everything because allegations.
Is Mel Gibson in this?
Yeah, right.
And Kevin Spacey, and who else was in this?
No, but he's one of the ones who's still out. Like, Ratner is still on the outside looking in, and a lot of his stuff was like, people were like, absolutely. Ratner's all over the Epstein files too. He was best buddies with Jean-Luc Brunel, who by the way, the Epstein dump today, there was a document in there from somebody that was like, Jean-Luc Brunel is 100 times worse than Ghislaine Maxwell,
Oh, God.
And there's a photo of Brett Ratner. You can look up, Google Brett Ratner and Jean-Luc Brunel. Jean-Luc Brunel is shirtless, and Brett Ratner is like sitting next to him as he's standing. He's like hugging his stomach and everything, his bare stomach. Like, gross. Gross. And this is the guy who's directing the Melania documentary. As if we needed a headline to make people not go see this. But the headline is, Epstein friend Bruce Ratner directs Melania, also Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell friend, documentary that Amazon paid $75 million for.
I heard Harvey Weinstein had a hand in this too. No,
I mean, that would actually be an improvement. If you added Harvey Weinstein, it would somehow be less gross. That's how fucking gross this whole thing is to begin with.
But they're all fucking gross. I can't.
Yeah. It's
unbelievable.
Fucking awful. This Melania document. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm a little curious. I'm gonna throw on the first 5 minutes and see what's what when it finally gets on to Amazon Prime, because I'm just like, how can this even be a fucking thing?
I have no interest.
I know you don't, but I'm kind of like, I gotta see this from even just like a train wreck perspective. Like, how long could this possibly be? You know? And it is also a first, it's a precedent. Like, Jackie Kennedy had a lot of people in. She did like these big, long, oh, really? Thank you. I need it after the.
Ooh, what do we got? Ooh, look at this thing.
Oh, Martine. Well,
Wow.
Martine. What's in those olives? Oh, that I might be possibly allergic to? Okay.
No, you're not.
What is it? You're not allergic to anything. Look at that. That looks like one of those martini candles. That looks like a martini.
Right. It probably was. There was probably a candle in this that we burned, and we're like, we're not throwing this treasure away. Keeping this son of a bitch.
Look at you.
Do you know what I feel like? I know I look like, I don't know. Cuddles is too good for you. Tell me about it, kid. Tell me about it. You don't think I know that? I don't know that?
That's the truth.
That's what everybody told me on the wedding day. Oh, actually, I should say that's Frank said those exact words to me when I was like, I think I'm going to go buy a ring, Frank. He was like, okay, let me explain something to you.
I tried to talk her out of it. I was like, listen, you sure?
There's no way. Frank literally said one day she's going to wake up and come to her senses, and you don't want to spend all this money and not be able to get it back. That's exactly what he said. What was I saying now? Getting so distracted.
Move on.
No, I was about to make one of my great wrap it up points.
Oh, okay.
I'm famous for this.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
We'll all wait. Ratner, Melania's stupid movie. What could it be about?
That was okay. There is a precedent here where, people leave the White House and they write books. They give you their memoir. They give you that, I was saying Jackie Kennedy gave long interviews. We've never actually seen the first lady put out a documentary on themselves while in office.
Sure.
It's kind of
we've never seen a lot of shit go down the way it's gone down.
It's true. There are a lot of, you're right about that.
And I feel like if, there's going to be a documentary about you and you're currently, have someone else make it about you. Don't you make it yourself. How am I going to, I don't,
well,
forgive me. I don't trust all the information in there.
Honestly, though, this is kind of like, who wanted this? Nobody ordered it. The UK cinemas were empty, says Natty.
Yeah, nobody wants to see this thing.
I mean, I saw a video of a guy before who was like, I saw a thing on Craigslist to go watch the Melania movie in theaters. They'll pay you $50. Kid could have been making it up, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, yeah, I could see that. I could see that being a thing.
50, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that could be another laundry kind of thing where you just put it in theaters. I'll go buy all the tickets online,
The problem is nobody's buying the tickets.
What's that?
The problem is nobody's buying the tickets.
Right,
but I'm saying a crucial step.
I could see.
I thought you were going to buy them.
No, I'm saying I could see there being sold out shows, and then you open the door to that exact theater, and there's not a soul in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if you open the door to that theater, and it's like one of those. It looks like a theater, but then you go up to it and you knock on it, and like the wall falls down. It's like a Roadrunner painted theater. Hey.
Yeah. But I know there's going to be some people that are curious to watch this documentary because they love Melania. Melania's loved. She's definitely appears to be, at the surface, is a classy lady. Not according to those Ghislaine Maxwell emails, though. That tells a different story a little bit.
Yeah, the Ghislaine Maxwell emails. No, I wouldn't. She's in the same boat.
Yeah. I'm going to say this, though, Frank. Watch what you say. Because the whole I'm a journalist thing doesn't always work. You know what I'm saying?
It works.
Don Lemon got arrested today.
And he's already out.
Damn. I was kind of hoping for an Epstein situation with Don Lemon.
He was arrested for being somewhere where I don't even know what he was arrested for. There was no, from what I understand, knowing very little about the situation, he was somewhere where I don't know if he was causing a disturb, but he didn't. I don't think he committed any crime. What was the crime?
You want me to take this one?
Go ahead. What do you got?
The charge was the Face and KKK Act, actually. What essentially was, he went into a church. They were protesting in a church. So, believe it or not, you can't stop somebody from exercising their constitutional right and a right to religious freedom and practice your religion is a law. And if you prohibit somebody from doing that, that is technically breaking the law. Mm-hmm. So they're alleging that Don Lemon wasn't there as a journalist covering it, that he was indeed there with that group as a part of it. Because
as a part of the KKK?
No. The act that
I'm sorry,
that violates it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which, because it's one of those classic things where, okay, you get civil rights, then they are but then the KKK pops up, and now then people are being killed, and for no reason. So the federal government needed to pass a law basically saying you can't intimidate, murder, like you can't. They had to actually have a law on place because these states were developing KKK groups and they weren't stopping them. So, and the way the law works is states supersede federal. So unless there's a law on the books, so the federal government had to give themselves permission to go in there and stop these KKKs. But what gets interpreted from that is you can't prevent somebody from exercising their.
So what did he do?
They're alleging that he went in with this group, that just because he had a camera and a microphone and said he was a journalist didn't mean that he was part of the planning, went in there, helped them, was in on it, because that's bad, because not only he got arrested, but the organizers for the protest were also arrested. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so they were protesting.
So where's his crime? Because it's a journalist. His crime is he wasn't there as a journalist. He was there as a member or part of this group or part of that group's day activity.
Okay, I don't know.
But essentially what you're setting up here is a constitution fight. You're setting up a Supreme Court case of what is higher, freedom of speech or freedom to practice your religion. Because they're going to accuse him of stopping them from being able to practice their religion. And he's going to say, I'm a journalist covering a story using my constitutional right to freedom of speech.
Freedom of the press.
And how are you going to rectify that? It's going to go, if this does go all the way, which it really shouldn't, it will go all the way to the Supreme Court, and they'll have to give a ruling of I don't know what they would give a ruling of. What's the more important thing? They're both tremendously important. They're both in the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
They're both part of the reasons we fought for freedom.
I guess it comes down to what was his purpose of being, what was he there for? And if he was there, was he documenting?
Yes.
Was he reporting?
He was live streaming. He was live streaming. But here's the problem. Where was the next reporter?
I don't know. Does that have to do with anything?
Because when there's a protest, when there's a march on something, when there's something bad happening, everybody goes. Why did only one reporter? How did he know what church they were going to and how to be there?
I have
just
no idea.
Happenstance.
I don't know what led up to that. Where was he before that? Why, what this group was, where was he? Was he in an area where this group was talking, let's go this way? I don't know.
It's a remote area in Minnesota.
Yeah, maybe he had some kind of not inside scoop knowledge. Who the hell knows?
Exactly. And if that's the case, they could tie him to this. Now, it's also worth noting, though, that the DOJ gave this case to a judge magistrate and asked to get the charges back. And the judge threw it out. The judge said, you don't have a thing. He's a journalist. the judge refused to give them the warrant. So what did they do? They took this to a grand jury, and the grand jury, that's how they were able to arrest him, because the grand jury heard all the evidence and said, well, okay, go for it. But they're not as legally knowledgeable as a judge who threw it out, because knowing the Constitution, it's just going to come down to, is it religion or freedom of the press, freedom of speech? Is that it? What's the more important? And who's going to, what? Now, I know we're in crazy times. I know we've gone plat, but what Supreme Court is going to be like, well, we got to decide which of the 10 Bill of Rights is more. We're going to rank the Bill of Rights by.
Well, I don't think it comes down to that. I think they're both equally important, and it's not. I think one pulls ahead of the other in certain circumstances like this. He could have been there as a reporter, but if he starts to impede, he's no longer a reporter. So he's not. In other words, if he's just reporting, that's not impeding.
By the way, when Don Lemon was on CNN, I don't even know if that was reporting, because it was
whatever.
really
Is
bad.
a good reporter? Who's a good reporter anyway?
Yeah. I've never felt more conflicted in my life of where it's like, he shouldn't have been arrested, but at the same time, just for being Don Lemon, he should be arrested. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
He's kind of a really shitty guy. He sucks.
Is he shitty?
He sucks. No, Don Lemon sucks, dude.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, he's just a shitty. He goes there and he's just. I saw a clip of him. There was this guy coming out of the church, and he's like, what do you think? And he's trying to do his gotcha thing, and the guy was like, "Hey, God bless you, man." He's like, I worked all week. Me and my son come here. We love God, and we're just here to pray and be together. And he's like, what? He's like, so. And then Don Lemon goes, so you're saying that these people don't have a right to be here and have their voices heard? Like, you think ICE killing people is good? And the guy's like, dude, that's not what I said. He's like, I don't even know why they're here. He's like, I've been working all week. He goes, this is my hour to be with God and my son. He's like, so God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. He's like, but he's like, I'm not going to do an interview. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to, he's like, I just want to pray to my God, and you watch this and you go, what the fuck are these? Why you leave the guy alone? He's not going to get into your little moral art. So the fucking people don't have it. Like, that's not what he's saying. He's a low educated, blue collar, religious guy who wants to spend an hour with his son. Get the fuck. I covered that story. I forget if you were here or not. I don't think that those people should be arrested, but I don't think they did. I came out pretty harsh against them. Like, these people they were screaming at people walking into this fucking church, dude. They just, they don't deserve, these people were out of control. The people that were there to support the illegal immigrants were fucking out of control. They're screaming all this shit at these poor people. These people got nothing to do with this stuff. They have nothing to do with it. You want to scream and blow whistles at ICE? Go ahead. These people, they're going to church. Look at what you just, and they had to say, oh, you're white, you're privileged. Why aren't you down at the Whipple protesting? You don't know they're strange people. How do you know what the fuck they're doing?
Yeah, no, that's,
I
wasn't familiar with the situation, but from what you're saying, yeah, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. You don't have to arrest the people. I mean, this is, we just got over the left making they did all this stuff with Trump. And what happened? They made him a martyr. People were sympathetic towards him after he was convicted of those felonies.
Nobody was sympathetic towards him.
People were. It helped him get back to the White House. And now you look at this, and the right is making the same exact mistake. What Don Lemon did was fucked up. And it shouldn't have been done. And I think he learned, I probably went too far with this one. You don't take it, you don't try. You're never going to get you think you're going to get Don Lemon convicted of a crime in this? It's never going to happen. This is a fool's errand. This is I want to win the right versus left war for today. So I'm going to indict Don Lemon, And what's going to happen? You're going to make a martyr out of him. And then people are going to feel sympathetic. And then we, nice, normal people, are going to be stuck having to listen and talk about Don Lemon again for another 5 fucking years. He was almost out of relevance. He was almost all the way out. And now they pulled him back.
I wish you could get this worked up about Trump. I really do. Don Lemon has a little blip in the news, and you get all worked up. But it's every fucking day with Trump, and you don't give a shit.
I am. I'm not happy with Trump, but I'm very careful around Trump because he means a lot to a lot of people, and he's not. I don't agree with him a lot, but I acknowledge that he's the president, and he's done a couple things that have been good. And I can only point to the peace deal, and people can criticize that for it falling apart and everything. But there are some good things in there, you know.
Very little.
Again, here's another quality. He's doing things. He's very active. Now, I wish he was doing things better.
Yeah, you could do a lot of things. Doesn't make you a good president. Doesn't make you a good person.
I wish he was doing things properly. I wish he was, I wish a lot of things. But, most of the times you put a president in there and then you never really hear from them again. Like,
yeah, that's the way I want to go. That's what I want to go back to.
I know, but no, that was bad too.
Pay attention to this anymore.
That was bad too.
Enough.
We don't have time to go all back into Trumpy. We got to pay some respects to Catherine O'Hara, Frank. This is the worst. This is worse than Donald Trump being president of the United States. Is losing Catherine O'Hara.
Out of nowhere, man. What the hell?
Completely out of nowhere. Aaron C. broke the story to me, and I shed a little tear. I shed a little alone tear came down.
This is huge. This is fucked up, man.
Yeah. Now she had some kind of heart disease, I guess.
Well, all I know is that she was brought this morning. Friday morning, like in the early morning hours, I rushed to the hospital for something. I don't know if they came out with exactly what happened, but she was, and this was like a sudden thing. I think. I mean, I don't think anybody.
Yes.
Nobody saw this coming at all. I don't think she was sick for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm trying to find any kind of information about it, but it's really, this was just out of nowhere, and it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden, and I don't know how many people in her own little circle knew, but it was sudden enough to not be in the tabloids, or even TMZ didn't really have it as it was, it was happening, so it was pretty surprising, I think, for a lot of people, but one of those people that just so beloved.
Yeah.
Like you never came out of Catherine O'Hara movies going, who really took me out of it was Catherine O'Hara.
Exactly. No, she was the best. You watch any movie with her, she was funny. She lifted the movie. It's so TMZ 6 hours ago. I don't know what the latest is. There's nothing really. It says Catherine O'Hara suffered a medical emergency at her home, and dispatch audio reveals she was having difficulty breathing before being rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, I think I saw a report that said she had some sort of rare heart disease. I don't even know if she knew or if they discovered it because of this little episode that just happened to her or whatever the case. I mean, she was 71. Like even that feels not real. I'm like, she was 71? Like shit. So it's like 71-year-olds do die. But still, that being said, it's like you said, it's a shock and it's stunned.
It's ridiculous. I mean, let's say Home Alone, Beetlejuice.
Let's do it. Like I like when people die and you're sad. Let's talk about the fun and good times.
Great stuff. Home Alone 2. She was the mom in the 90s. That was her.
Okay. Did you know this? Beetlejuice was her breakout. Because I feel like we knew her before. I know, obviously, SCTV, right? But I feel like we knew her. But like every article I read today, it was like in her breakout, 1988 film Beetlejuice. I'm like, she was definitely significant before that. I mean, I guess maybe she became a movie star with Beetlejuice.
Maybe, but I guess so, because I'm trying to think of like I want to do it in order here. I mean, Beetlejuice was 1988.
Yep.
Home Alone 99. Home Alone 2 92. Yeah, SCTV. She was on from 76 to 84.
No, wait. Home Alone was 1990.
Yeah, and Home Alone 2 was 92.
Yep.
But she was in, let's see, Nightmare Before Christmas. She was a couple of voices in that. A Mighty Wind was great. Best in Show, Waiting for Guffman, Over the Hedge. She was in that. That was funny. Schitt's Creek, of course, where she won her the Emmy. You're muted.
I never saw Schitt's Creek.
Oh, you weren't muted, just delayed. That's weird.
Oh, sorry. I never saw Schitt's Creek. Is that weird?
No, because I never saw it either. But my brother saw it and he said it's like one of the best shows. But she's in a ton of stuff.
I can't imagine.
You know, she had a very, very, very small non-speaking role in Dick Tracy.
Really?
Yeah. Remember when they're all sitting at the table, the villains, and Big Boy's talking to them all, trying to get them on to do the deal, whatever. She's at the table. She's one of the villains sitting at the table. She's not like, she looks like her, but she's like in like a, old timey, like cartoonish comic book kind of dress up.
No shit.
Yeah. No lines, I don't think. I don't remember her having any lines. But yeah, she's sitting at the table.
I have to tell you, I didn't think she could be any cooler. That's fucking cool.
Isn't it?
Like, bro, I was in Dick Tracy and I didn't even need to be credited. That's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah, she rocked. And she was hysterical and Waiting for Guffman playing the actress. It was just her and Eugene Levy together. You put them together. When they were in Mighty Wind, when they were the couple that everybody loved to see them together, to come back. That's a really good movie. I recommend Mighty Wind. That's a great movie.
Yeah. All those Christopher Guest movies were great with them.
Yeah. He had some really good ones.
She did a really bad Christmas movie with James Gandolfini and Ben Affleck.
I love that movie.
Oh no, Frank loves that movie.
I love it too, but it's a bad
Christmas.
Nobody likes that movie. And we might be the only two.
I think
Nobody does like that movie.
I think it's nobody wants to admit they like that movie.
Christina Applegate is it? Like, you look at the star power in that. Like, you're like, wait, how did they get Christina Applegate to be the daughter?
Christina Applegate, Ben Affleck, James Gandolfini, Catherine O'Hara. It's a packed movie. And
when the fucking grandfather, when they switched the grandfather at the end.
Oh man, Duda.
Dude, I fucking die every time.
It's Meduda.
Ben Affleck is good in that. He's always so goofy and excited. Like,
he's funny. And who's in that is in the very beginning, Tom Kenny, the guy who voices SpongeBob.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's in it for like 2 seconds for some reason.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Very weird. But it's like that underrated movie. Very underrated in my opinion.
Yeah. She's great in that though. She's fucking great in that.
Oh my
God.
God.
Great in everything. And if you want an example of excellent writing, excellent timing, excellent heart, Google her eulogy for John Candy.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, don't make me fucking cry, Aaron. No,
honestly, it's like the best. Like, I go back to it when I think like that humanity is doomed. It is so good. Now, unfortunately, the person who taped it is like Blair Witch shaky. Like, it's not the best camera, but the whole thing is like, just bear it or close your eyes, because all you have to do is hear her.
Frank, we've upset the people.
You made us watch the brutalist. Watch Schitt's Creek. Okay, we have to watch Schitt's Creek. That's what we got to do. We got to do it.
Christella says, Aunt and Frankie, your assignment for the weekend is to watch Schitt's Creek.
And the eulogy for John Candy.
And the eulogy.
That is
And
I agree. It's a heartwarming. It's very well spoken and it's very well done. And it's of course you get a tear up.
Oh, don't make me cry.
It
I
is.
no,
can't.
I'm just saying, I was talking to somebody about I hope they do it for her, and the
Yeah.
response was there is no equal. Like no one will be able to do for her what she did for John Candy. It is so beautiful. It'll make you feel better. It'll
Lindy
make you feel
feels
better.
no. See, Lindy's got it. She goes, "I'm not getting errand again."
Oh, Lindy.
It is. It's one of those heartwarming things. If you look it up and if you could handle it, yeah, it's sad. It's about John Candy. It's her. They were great friends. So it's tough to get through, but it's worth a listen.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know. She's great. I don't know. I hope I'm not spoiling here. She's great in an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. It might be 2. It's later on, so you might not have gotten to it yet. But she's.
No, we've seen it. We've seen it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of
Great.
what
She's
happened.
the sister. She's the sister.
Oh yes. Oh my God, yes. Man, she was in the Last of Us.
That's right.
In this previous season.
She's like the therapist, right?
Yeah, therapist, but she's got
Which is totally dramatic.
of her own.
Yeah, she fucking crushed it in that. And I'll tell you what else she's in. She's in The Studio with Seth Rogen.
That's right.
You didn't see it? I watched that whole thing and I was like, there's literally no room for Catherine O'Hara's character. Like, you see, it's like Catherine O'Hara, and you're like, oh, Catherine O'Hara, and there's literally like no room. Like, her character is unnecessary, but you're still like, you're just happy to see Catherine O'Hara on the screen. Like, you're just like,
He gave it.
What?
No, he gave a touching tribute to her today. Seth
Who did?
Rogen.
Oh, Seth Rogen. Yeah. Like, it's like, I'm like, literally like 6 episodes in, I'm like, did he's just writing Catherine O'Hara into the script to have Catherine O'Hara. Like, you didn't need Catherine. This could have been a 2-bit actress. The part is so insignificant to the storyline. You're like, it's just a waste of Catherine O'Hara's time, but you don't mind because it's fucking Catherine O'Hara. You know?
Yeah. If you had the opportunity to put Catherine O'Hara in your movie,
you're not gonna turn that down. Let's write. Like, it's literally like, oh, Catherine O'Hara wants to do something with us. Let's write her into this. Like, we'll shoehorn her in.
Exactly.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna tell Catherine O'Hara she can't be in my shit.
Absolutely.
You know. So she's really good in that, even though she's unnecessary. She's moving background, really. She's unnecessary, but she's great in it. She's fucking great in it.
Legend, gone way too soon.
Oh, and her stuff is Kevin, Kevin's mom, Mrs. McAllister. Like,
he put out a statement, it was very, on social media, very short, but
Macaulay.
Yeah. It's one of those you read and go, oh geez, it's very.
He calls her mama.
Yeah, calls her mama, and it's very heart-wrenching, but it's it's sweet. It's sad.
That's so sweet.
And John Hughes said that like so much of Home Alone works because Catherine O'Hara is the mom. Like anybody else, you wouldn't have felt like she was trying to get home. I'm sorry, I'm just getting emotional.
Did you fucking care? Like, it's obviously it's Kevin, and yes, it's Pesci and Stern, but it's like she's the glue that keeps that whole storyline moving.
Yeah. She's the one who's like, I'll sell my earrings. I'll do anything. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's just so, and she gets home like 15 minutes before the rest of the family. And it's still like, no, but she put in the work. Like
yeah, you can tell it's useless, but she's still proud.
Exactly.
She did it. And you feel that in that character.
And Kevin feels it. Kevin's not like, oh, it was only 15 minutes. Like, he's just like, I get it, Mom. I don't know.
So what's different too is this one of those performances where in a movie like that, you would think that you want every time it's not the main action, you kind of want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
But you still, when it went to Catherine O'Hara's journey, you didn't. It's not like I skip this. I want to get back to the.
Right.
It wasn't that you absorbed everything she did. Her reaction to John Candy in the van, trying to get the ticket at the teller, or on the phone with the cops. Psycho on 2, that whole thing.
Rose. Oh, how about when John Candy's talking to her and she goes, "I'm sorry, did you say that you could help me?"
Yeah. Oh, what am I talking about? Of course.
And she even says in the eulogy that she had such a crush on him, but John Candy was so devoted to his wife that she just like stepped back. Like she's just so, I don't know. Like I'm not a mom, but I feel as if any mom would relate. She played that part so well in Home Alone.
Yeah, she really did. And when we first watched it, we were kids, you don't really realize, but you realize as you get older, you're like, oh,
yeah.
Because don't you feel that way? Like we all, when we watched it, we were on Kevin's side. Like
it was about eating the ice cream and jumping on the bed.
Right. We weren't in the criminal side or the parents. Like we weren't old enough to get all that other stuff. It was just we were with Kevin the whole time, Yeah. Or do you ever make a phone call now and not just go, come on, pick up?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, hi, ma'am.
Like I still do that if I call somebody and it gets to the 4th or 5th ring, I say that.
I think I say that every day. I make a phone call. I go, somebody pick up. Pick up. It must at least maybe a couple of times a week. I have to.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Or when her and Heard there, they're like, "What? We haven't lost our luggage," and then they knock on the desk together.
Yeah. Well, the second one.
I think it's in 2. Yeah.
I know.
Like they have this little joke with each other that they want to do in front of the cop. Oh, it's so good. I mean, those movies were written so well. I didn't think about this, but Kevin McAllister's an orphan because they're both dead.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Ann. It's Friday night.
Yeah,
sorry.
Stop it. What are you doing to us?
Sorry.
Doing.
Yeah. We had such a good show before these Epstein files got in the way. I had so much trippy stuff to talk about. We really got to pick another episode. I mean, I guess 420 is coming up again, but oh, dude, consciousness and what happens when you die. Boy. I started getting hit with all these things I got on some side of the algorithm. I got all this stuff. I'm like, we got to do this. We got to get fucked up and talk about this stuff. It's great.
I'm in. Pick a day. Well, when there's a day that we can where the news can take a break.
Yeah.
We'll do that. But holy shit.
Pretty soon. We got to do, maybe I really feel like, oh no. Yeah. Okay. Here's programming note. Next Friday, no show. I can't, I'm not around, unless you guys want to do something, but I was thinking we could either do Thursday. I don't know if I can though. It's kind of a little tough. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, but Cuddles is doing a thing and I got to go support her. So Friday the 6th, I gotta pass on the show,
you jerk.
Which means that our Super Bowl predictions is going to have to come either this Monday or Wednesday, depending, so.
I mean, I haven't followed any of it. So.
Good. That's what some people are going to need that.
Okay.
Listen, there's people out there that follow dogs. Okay. The owner throws out a ball with one team and a ball with the other team, or whatever ball the dog brings back. That's what people are betting on. So
that's
your
true.
Lack of knowledge is an asset here.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Anyway, rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. I'm going to miss her so much. I think more than Frank and Aaron combined, if we're being totally honest.
I don't know if that's possible.
Blasphemy.
But well, she'll certainly be missed. Every time her movies comes on now, it's going to be a little heartbreaking. I mean, what's more devastating? Catherine O'Hara, this has been a fucking rough year.
I know.
Only the first month.
Nonstop.
Oh, God, I didn't even think about it. It's still January.
It's January 30th.
Motherfucker.
So what? This is rough so far.
Dude, I feel
like we feel that at the beginning of every year. For some reason, every year we go, oh, this year is going to be better than last year. And January is always a fucking punch in the face.
Well, when you,
And then like
you're right.
Prince and David Bowie die. That
Yeah.
was 1 year. It was insane.
You're right. That was January. That's right.
Mm.
Fuck, man.
I think Bowie died January 15th. Can somebody look that up? Why do I remember that?
Oh my God.
14th or 15th? I want to say it's the 15th. I feel like he died on the 15th.
Okay, let's look it up.
We gotta
Bowie
look it up now.
death.
While
Bowie.
you're looking it up,
January 10th, 2016.
Oh, so not really that close.
He was born January 8th, if that helps.
But January, you were right. Wait, who was the other one I said? Prince.
You said Prince and Bowie, I thought.
Well, didn't Tom
Prince.
Petty die not too far after Prince?
Well, Prince was
Prince.
April.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Well,
still.
think about this January. We've lost Diane Keaton, Rob
Oh.
Reiner, and now
Oh.
Catherine O'Hara.
Ugh.
Oh,
Those
God, it's only been 30 days.
three people that not a person had a bad thing to say about.
Yeah,
No.
you're right.
That's sad.
It's crazy.
Fuck, man.
Let's play a game, Aaron. Let's get out of this.
Who wants to play a game?
Let's play a game. I got time for one. We got time for a game.
One blind top six?
Yeah. How many do you got? You have like 14? You want to do two?
Yeah. Let's do two.
All right, let's do two.
Okay. So we'll jump right in. Okay.
Utah.
So
Utah.
this is
Make it two. Sorry.
okay. So this is okay. So this is what we're gonna do for like the upcoming season. It's a tough time. It's for me, like grant me a little grace. We're gonna do Oscar stuff for a
Yes.
little bit.
I love Oscar stuff.
So okay, good. So this is all right. I've been drinking. This is movies with
Me too, Aaron. Me
I know.
too. What are
Not
you
as much as
drinking?
me. Espresso martinis like your uncle.
Classy.
Yeah. Okay.
Classy.
This is
All
this
right, let
is
me ask you a question. Are you drinking out of a ridiculous martini candle glass like I am?
no. Yours is bougie, as someone said in the chat, and amazing. Mine is a mug that I think you gave us that has a picture of a dog and it says winter time. Yeah, you gave it. Yeah, you gave it to us.
I think there was
That's
a
what I'm
candle in
thinking
that one too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah,
Can I tell
thank
you
you
what
for
I
that.
feel like
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
take a sip out of this glass? You know what I feel like?
Yeah.
I feel like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme from The Great Gatsby when he's like,
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, that Great
Behind
Gatsby.
you.
Yeah.
I don't look
You
like
should
that.
always have a green screen behind you,
Yeah.
so we can just
Fireworks.
keep stuff back there whenever we feel like it.
Yeah, I don't look like
Oh,
that, but I fucking
bird.
feel like it. Yeah.
All right. No more of me saying that because
Got
I
it.
can't say. All right. Okay. So this game, Bird, is okay. Oh, all right. Best supporting actress nominees, but you're not nominating. You're not doing BT6 for the performance. This is for each letter of the alphabet. So I'll let you choose. I've got B, C, P, G, T, and W. What would you like?
Let's
And S. No, that's it.
What's happening? We're picking the
Just
best
pick a letter. B,
best supporting
C,
actress.
P. Yeah. These are movies that start with each letter of the alphabet that were nominated for best actress. But you're not nominating, you're not doing the actress and you're not doing the performance. You're doing the movie.
So we're ranking the movie
Yeah.
1 to 6.
6 of them.
Okay, I'll pick C in honor of Catherine O'Hara.
Okay, C. Okay. So guys, this movie is C. Now, these are women who were nominated for Best Supporting Actress in these movies, but you're not nominating the Best Supporting Actress performance and you're not nominating the actress. You're nominating the movie. So I'm going to give you, it's movies that you have to see this weekend. So the number one movie you have to see this weekend. So rate appropriately.
Okay.
And one of these won Best Actress. And at the end in the chat, you can tell me which one it is.
Yes,
Okay.
Lindy, 1 through 6 is on the paper.
1 through 6. Number 1, the movie, because that's all we're rating, is Capote. Who wants to see a movie about Truman Capote? It was starring Philip Seymour Hoffman. He won Best Actor. So where are you putting Capote in 1 through 6?
I couldn't even guess who the actress was in that movie. I never saw Capote.
The actress was Catherine Keener. She played Harper Lee, who wrote
To Kill a Mockingbird.
and was best friends with him.
All right. Capote.
I believe Capote was in black and white.
I don't know.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Definitely Philip Hoffman.
I'm going
I don't
3.
think it was black. Okay.
I'm going 3. I'm playing Frank defense. I'm playing zone. Frank zone blind 6 defense.
It was not black and white.
Right down the middle. You're right. It wasn't black and white. I was thinking of something else. I'm going 3.
4 on that one.
Okay. Number 2
Capote.
is the one where it won, and it's Chicago. Chicago is the second one. Catherine Zeta-Jones was nominated and won Best Supporting Actress.
Chicago.
I'm putting it 6.
You don't want to see that movie.
What?
Never been the hype. I like Catherine Zeta. I don't know the dancing and the outfits and I don't
You
know.
guys are mean and not nice and cruel.
Putting it at 6.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to put it at 5.
I'm putting it at 6, old sport.
I hope you guys enjoy number 3, which is Conclave, which is a movie about electing the next pope. You could have had singing and dancing, but no, you wanted Conclave. So Conclave is number 3. Isabella Rossellini was nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Like Isabella Rossellini. She's great.
She's great. Ray Fiennes fucking kills it in that fucking movie.
Didn't see it. It was all
Yes,
right.
you did.
I never saw Conclave. You saw Conclave. I never saw it.
Oh, all right.
I'll put it at 3, though.
You were next to me.
He doesn't know. We forgive him.
What's a conclave?
Yeah. Forgive my friend.
Frank, you saw it. Remember the end?
No.
All right, we'll talk later.
Aaron.
Okay.
Forgive my friend. He's a little off. I've been saying that to Aaron for like 14 years, by the way.
He just saw this. That's all.
That was the first thing I ever said to Aaron was, forgive my friend here. He's a little off.
Yeah, he pulled me aside on my wedding day and told me that. All right.
I was like, Anthony, the priest is talking. Can you stop? God.
I did say, are you sure you want to do this to Aaron about 10 times? And I said it to the priest at least twice.
I know, and my father 4 times. Okay, here we go.
And I was just standing there like.
The priest said, dearly beloved, and I said, psst, psst. Are you sure you want to do this?
We're gathered here today, but we don't have to be.
Save her. She's making a huge mistake.
Oh my God. Okay.
Sorry.
Who's ready for number 4?
Anyway. Well, by the way, you want to know what the priest said? I know, but they already gave a donation. That's exactly what he said. So, what it's worth.
One big business.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Aaron? It really is.
Frank, where'd you put Conclave, which you saw but forgot?
3.
Okay, cool. Really cool. Okay, number 4.
I put it at 2. I don't know if I said that yet.
That's awesome. Number 4 is Cape Fear. Juliette Lewis was nominated. She was very young, but who wants to see Cape Fear? The one that with Robert De Niro. There was an older one, but not that one.
She was nominated a little bit. You got nominated.
Yeah. I'm going to put it at 5 because I saw that when I was young and far too young, and I don't really remember it other than scary movie for me, and I've never watched it again.
Pretty great.
Weird, same deal. I saw it a long time ago. I remember Robert De Niro being a crazy nut job creep in the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, it was fucked up. So I'm gonna go. Although the Simpsons parody is hysterical, I'm gonna go 6 on that one. Cape Fear.
What's WGW?
I don't know what.
Aaron is WGW, and I love it. Lindy, let me know what that means. Okay, number 5 is.
Oh, here you go.
What does it mean?
White girl wasted.
White girl wasted.
Jeez.
She also wrote Me Too.
Me 3, Lindy.
Right, now I'll be completely sober.
3.
No, I'm fine. Now I'll be completely sober. Number 5 is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I
Ooh, that's
almost made it. Melinda Dillon was nominated. She is the mom in A Christmas Story. She was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So where are we putting that?
Was she also the mom in Harry and the Hendersons?
Yes, very good.
She was great. And that's a good movie, too. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I'll go 1.
I'm more white girl wasted than Aaron is. I got news for you.
Well, now I'm white girl sober. So
You can't sober yourself up after one comment. That's crazy.
yes, I can. Watch me.
Boom, motherfucker.
No, I know you're not sober. That was a drunk statement. Sure, I can. Watch this.
Here's my list. What do you got?
That sounds like the time I was like, I can jump right over that thing over there.
Yeah, right.
And Frank said, don't do it. And I said, watch this.
Yeah, I said don't do it. I said, yeah, let me get my phone out. Hold on, you can do it, but just give me a second.
We laughed about it in the ER later that night. I remember that. That was good times.
Good times.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, Aaron, we got 2 more to go on this first. I'm so glad we're doing a
No,
second
we got
blind
one more.
sex.
We got one more.
Wait.
That was number 5.
What was it again?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a 4 because it's the lowest I can put it.
What do you guys have left?
I have 1 left. So
I have
it's
number
Frank.
2.
Oh, what did you put?
Oh,
1?
Wendy, thank you.
Close Encounters.
Oh, you put Close Encounters 1? That's
I
crazy.
did. It's a good movie. What?
Lindy, I just want you to know that by buying Oval, she bought Oval, and I got a check for $16. Thank you. So now I'm drunk again. I know, isn't that
she's
nice?
loving Oval. See,
I know.
Oval's good.
Now I'm drunk again. Okay.
Wait, let's do the plug now, Frankie. See, we should do the
No,
plug.
no,
before
everybody
number
knows
1.
I wrote it.
No, it's a great book.
It's
Aaron
now
wrote this.
it's now in a library.
Yep.
A library finally accepted it.
You got into the library?
Yeah.
What?
Aaron
But
C,
still-
baby.
But still
Oval.
buy it.
Pick it up. We got the link in the description.
Thank you,
below.
Lindy.
Available on
16
Amazon.
bucks.
What? You say?
No, I'm just thanking Lindy for the $16.
Oh, thank you, Lindy. Oval and a novel available for you to pick up today. Just like Lindy did. Click on the link in the description below. You could get a copy just like Anthony's holding up, or a digital copy if you want that better. So
Get a physical copy because you could snuggle with it. It's nice.
can.
Or you can come to our town and get it out of the library. But the 6th one of this one for C is Carrie, the horror movie. Piper Laurie was nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Oh, I screwed this whole list up.
I know.
So did I.
So who likes Carrie?
Not me.
No.
I know it's
We're all
like
gonna
one of
laugh.
these revolutionary horror films.
Okay. All right.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
It's not your fault, but I don't like it. I don't like Carrie.
Okay. You don't have to.
A lot of people are putting it number 1. Frankie, you got it at number 2. You feel good about that, or you feel like you got no choice? It was all.
No, I got no choice. I would move that way down. I think I would. Conclave, since I allegedly have seen it, I'd move up a little bit.
Allegedly,
I'd move
True
up
story.
Chicago and Capote too.
They're all gonna laugh at you if you
They're
guys
all-
know Adam Sandler. That skit, that's from Carrie.
They're all
Piper
gonna
Laurie
laugh-
says that.
No.
They're all gonna laugh at you. All right. Next up, we're gonna do W, and then if you want to call it for the night, that's fine. But if you want to do one more, I've got like a billion of these.
I might want to do one more.
All right, cool. But W is funny. W. Who's ready?
All right, so it's 1 through 6, right?
1 through 6 of W. These are women who were nominated for Best Supporting Actress, but it's not the Best Supporting Actress
It's the
or
movie.
the performance. It's the movie.
It's what's
Okay.
the best movie?
Mhm.
Okay.
And now for W, none of these have won so far. And the reason I say so far is number 1 is Weapons, because Amy Madigan was nominated this year. Who likes Weapons, that horror movie that came out this year?
That was a good movie.
I have not seen that movie. I never even heard of this movie.
Yes, you've heard of this movie.
Mm-mm.
Horror movie. It's the one with in the preview, like all the kids are running like really weird. It's the crazy fucking movie.
I don't care for that. I don't like kids. I especially don't like kids in horror movies.
Kids in horror movies are
Okay.
fucked up.
Kids are horrible enough without.
Now, I've seen this movie. I want to watch it. It's one of those movies. Once you see it,
Before or after?
Weapons.
Before or
Weapons.
after you saw Conclave?
During. I was watching both. At the
That
same
would have
time.
been better if I didn't have to check my notes for the fucking name of the movie. Stupid idiot.
Jerk.
I'm terrible.
All right, so I'll put Weapons at 5 because it was a good movie. But if it's one that I need to watch again this weekend, if that's the criteria,
Yeah.
then I'd put it low on the list. I don't want to watch it again so soon after seeing it.
All right, I'm putting it 6, and I'll tell you why.
Almost made it a whole episode without, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, is that why you're laughing? Because I say that a lot. I do say that a lot.
Yeah. And I say other things a lot. So go ahead.
All right. I'm putting Weapons at number 6 on my ranking of best movies here because I only like my weapons one way, and that's lethal. Okay.
Okay.
If we're not talking about a lethal weapon, I'm not buying a ticket to the cinema.
What about Loaded? Did you ever see Loaded Weapon?
Uncle
Loaded
B.
Weapon's good. Loaded
Uncle B, are you still here? Good. Oh, Lindy. Lindy
Member?
gave a member. She said,
Thanks, Aaron.
love
for all
you
your
dearly, and
teaching.
I'll tell you why.
I'll
right.
tell you why.
Aunt, this one's for you. Number 2, for anyone who's ready. Now this one has the, but I had to do it because it's W. You gotta give me a little slack.
You got it.
The Wrestler. Marissa Tomei was nominated. It had who was his name?
Mickey
Uh,
Rourke.
What was his name?
Mickey
Yeah.
Rourke.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was great. I didn't see it, but I should have. Who likes The Wrestler?
The Wrestler I would watch before Weapons again. So I would,
Marissa Tomei.
yeah, I'll put that at 3.
Marissa
She was-
Tomei.
She was hot in that.
Cup of coffee. It's a cup of coffee, Elaine.
I can't have coffee with her? Would you
Mhm.
tell him? No. Then no, you can't.
Where'd you put it?
I put The Wrestler at 3. I played it. I did the Frank thing.
Yeah. Okay. The Wrestler is really good.
Didn't see it.
Marissa Tomei is really good in it too. Like, oh, you never saw it? The
No.
Wrestler is fantastic. Like, this is daring, but I'm gonna put The Wrestler at number 1. I mean, yeah,
What a crazy night we have.
it's been nutty. You know, once we
Ever.
lost Catherine O'Hara, it's all,
I know, you're right. You're right.
unpredictable.
Where Uncle B, I need your number.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
4.
on, B. Oh, that's crazy
Right.
talk. I mean, The Wrestler was really, really good. It was really, really
No,
good.
he's 3. Okay. All right. I want to see that. That's one of those movies that's on my list that once we should do that. Okay.
It's worth
Yeah.
it. It's worth it. Rourke is like, he's insane. Like him and Tomei. Tomei's not in
That's
a
what they
lot,
said.
but yeah, he's phenomenal. Did he win the Oscar for that? I think
No, he didn't,
didn't?
but it's one of those on those lists of should have
yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
yeah,
he should have won. He should have won.
who was up against?
in retrospect. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Number 3. A lot of people are probably surprised by this. Ariana Grande was nominated for Wicked. She has a nomination, and a lot of women don't. I don't, but Ariana Grande does. Wicked. Who wants Wicked to see Wicked this weekend? Anybody?
I'm putting it at 5. I do not like Ariana Grande's face or anything associated with her.
What
Next.
about her voice? What about
You
her
too?
singing?
You hate Ariana Grande?
Not a huge fan.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really that crazy about that Cynthia Erivo either. Don't care for her.
I know.
I
but
do
don't
like
talk about it.
Jeff Goldblum though,
Yeah.
but he's not really the star of the movie, I guess.
Her skeleton. I don't like her, says Mercury.
Yeah, she's a skeleton. They're both skeletons, really.
Mm.
Ever since Ariana Grande licked a donut in a donut shop years
I
ago.
agree. I agree.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's messed up.
Oh,
she's
she's
a
a
dick.
dick. And
Yeah.
as of that year, we were tied for Academy Award nominations, and then she shot up to number 1. I'm still at 0 because of Wicked. Okay, this is the reason I wanted to do number 4, because in my research, this is hilarious. Okay. Number 4. The actress is Barbara Harris. The year is 1971. But this is what's so funny. The movie is called Who is Harry Kellerman and Why is He Saying Those Terrible Things About Me? It's a comedy starring Dustin Hoffman from 1971. It was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. The movie is called Who is Harry Kellerman and Why is He Saying These Terrible Things About Me? I kind of want to see it. What about you guys?
I'm curious about this. What the? I've never heard of this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'll put it at 2. Who is Harriet Kellerman?
Harry
Kellerman.
I'm putting it at 4. It's the lowest I have because I like it. But I feel like it's a setup to get Aaron. I feel like there's going to be 2 more monsters on this.
Ooh,
Are we in the
Harry
same? Similar. I've got 1 and 4 available here.
Okay. I've got 2 and 3.
All right. 2 more. Number 5 has 2 women who were nominated for Best Supporting Actress this year. And it is Working Girl. Sigourney Weaver and Joan Cusack were nominated. Neither of them won, but put in the chat who you think who should have won of those 2. There's only one right answer. Working Girl.
It's Joan Cusack and
Sigourney Weaver.
I'll put Working Girl. I feel like we're going to get Aaron, so I'm putting that at 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was playing defense too. I have 2 and 3 left. I put it at 3.
Yes. Lindy and Mercury are correct. Joan Cusack should
Joan
have won.
Cusack.
She was so good.
She's underrated. She hasn't been in anything in forever.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee, see me. She was also nominated for In and Out.
Oh yeah, I know.
She was so funny in that.
She was great in Addams Family Values.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
She was really good in that, actually.
She was so good in that.
That's a good point.
Malibu Barbie.
That's a perfect line. I forgot about that line. That's great.
Yeah, nominate that for line of the episode. That was good.
All right, I've got number 1 available here.
Okay, this is the one she won for this. Frank and Joy, West Side Story from 1961. Rita Moreno. There was one. Okay, this is what's weird. The one in the 2020s won for Best Supporting Actress, but this is the one from 1961. Rita Moreno won for West Side Story. So that's the one that you have to watch this weekend. I will not be doing that with you. Enjoy it.
You watched Conclave for a second time.
You saw that.
I did not see Conclave.
You did. Remember in the end? I'll tell you.
Because I didn't see it, and
yes, you did. Oh,
I feel like you
just
definitely
as
saw
sure
it.
as Anthony pulled aside the priest at our wedding, you saw this movie.
Yeah. No, I think you did because I'm pretty sure we talked about it on the air.
Yes, Frank, you did. Okay, so do we want one more or no?
Yeah, let's get one more in.
Okay, it's B. Now, for this, no women won Best Supporting Actress, but I think you'll be surprised. People get a fresh sheet of paper, label it 1 through 6, because I think you'll be surprised by number 1. Because this one was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and it was Borat subsequent movie film, the Borat sequel. The actress was named Maria Bakalova, and she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in the Borat sequel. So where are we putting the Borat sequel?
Wow.
Thank you, Lindy, for nominating him. And Lindy decided this moment to gift a membership. We're just surprised all around right now.
That is huge. Yeah, that means the next person that signs up for an AOA membership, link in the description below, will get it completely for free, courtesy of Lindy. And by the way, if you don't get there first and you don't get it, subscribe anyway. It's $2.99. It's not a bad deal. You can get it $2.99.
Come on. So Borat. I'd watch Borat. This is now
The sequel.
what I want to watch this weekend.
Yeah.
Borat is good.
Borat 2.
Borat 2 is
I'll put
good.
that. I'm going to play this on safe too. I'm going to say 3.
I'm going to do 2.
All right.
Because I gotta live. If you're Mr. Conservative, I gotta live dangerously. I gotta be the wildcat.
But you know what I'm afraid of? My wife.
You're literally afraid of getting
Oh my
erranded by
God.
your wife.
I'm going to get errand by my wife.
Yeah.
That only works for one person, and it's you. So
How to use it.
number 2, I haven't seen this, but for those of you who forgot, Black Panther Wakanda Forever was nominated for Best Supporting Actress Angela Bassett. So who wants to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever this weekend?
It's fucking great. Fucking that Black Panther movie, that first one was so fucking good.
Black Panther, the first one was very good. Second one, don't remember very well.
Because when I remember that moment where you're like, wait, he's fucking royalty? And he's out there just risking his life every day? And the fucking suit is so fucking cool.
Black Panther 2.
Oh, shit.
This time it's personal.
I can't put that under Borat, can I?
Where do you have Borat?
2, I fucked up.
You did fuck up already.
Fucked up already.
Aw,
I fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
a lot of
I'm gonna
fours in the chat.
put Black Panther at 3. I'm gonna do it.
I put it at 2.
Mm.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's good.
These Marvel movies, they're all good.
I want to go
No.
back and watch them all again. It's been too long.
Well, let this list be inspiring to you. Watch Conclave 7 times. Okay, number 3
Frank has.
is I know Frank has watched it so many times.
Apparently I loved it, hated it. What did I think of it?
You found the ending really good. Okay, number 3 is Bridesmaids. Melissa McCarthy was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Who's feeling Bridesmaids?
Fuck,
I gotta
this is
go
the
1.
toughest one. I know. Fucking Bridesmaids is so good. Oh shit.
Melissa
This is a-
McCarthy was that
She
was,
was-
when, yeah, that was her best. I'm sorry, but she was that was her best role. That was she
I'm
made
with
the
Frank. I saw
Okay.
that with your cousin, Frank. In theaters.
really.
Your cousin Claire.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
has a good laugh.
Bridesmaids is good. So fresh. Oh my God, it's so
Fresh and so clean.
So yeah, I got 1, 2, and 3 already filled in.
I got 9. I took 9. Which
Oh, Uncle B does not like the Bridesmaids.
Oh, Uncle B, come on now.
Oh, come on, Uncle B.
Come on, Uncle B.
That's number
If
1
you
for
were
me.
Aunt B, you would have liked it. Sorry.
Sure, good point. It's a good point.
Okay, number 4 is a movie I only saw once. Okay, Being John Malkovich. Catherine Keener was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Who liked Being John Malkovich?
Never saw it,
Oh, it's great.
and I
This
don't
is
know.
This is an interesting thing about Being a John Malkovich. In Being John Malkovich's middle name is not correct. In the movie, it's Gavin, but his real middle name is not Gavin. That's all.
Interesting.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Do I have any interest in John Malkovich? I mean, is it about him? I don't know, man.
It's not about him as much as it's about being him.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 5. I'm not super excited about that.
I gotta go 4. It's the highest I can put it. It's a great movie. It was a great movie. I loved it.
All right.
So weird at the time. You're like, what is happening here? It's fucking great.
I kind of equate it, even though I never saw Malkovich, but I saw this one. Eternal Sunshine, Spotless Mind. Is that along the same
That
line?
yeah, that I still haven't seen. I've not seen that.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I know people
I'm
get
sorry, I was wrong. Sorry. His real middle name is Gavin. In the movie, it's Horatio.
That's
His
weird.
actual middle name is Gavin Newsom. People don't know that, but
Oh, hey.
it's true.
Oh my god.
Tell everybody at work tomorrow. That's 100% true. It's really good. I like that movie a lot. I got it at 4. It's the highest I can go.
Yeah, I got it at 5 right now. I only have 4 and 6 available.
Oh, here we go with number 5. Boogie Nights. Julianne Moore was nominated. Who wants to see Boogie Nights this weekend? I bet Ant does.
I love that movie. My list is so fucked. It's so bad.
I'll put that at 6. I'm not a huge fan of that movie.
What are you in? Have you lost your mind?
Yes.
Have you lost your mind?
I'll go with yes.
Boogie Nights is so fucking. There's so much funny shit in that movie.
Okay. A lot of ones. Oh, Robin, Stella, Mercury, Uncle B, and Mercury wrote Alfred Molina for some reason. But the point is, Boogie Nights is.
Was Alfred Molina in Boogie Nights?
Alfred
I don't
Molina,
remember.
Yeah, he's in Boogie Nights for like
Why?
3 minutes, and he's fucking phenomenal.
Well, then, awesome deep cut Mercury.
He's the firecracker guy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, in his bathrobe. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
He was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. No, he was not.
Best Supporting Bathrobe.
Frank, this is one of those rare instances where your opinion is factually wrong. You are absolutely incorrect for your opinion on this.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just not. I don't know. It's not my. I don't know. I don't really want to watch it again. It's not that it's not a good movie. It's just out of all of these, it's number 6 for me. I'm not saying it's the worst movie ever. I'm just not into watching it again.
Let me check. Survey says. Sorry. Sorry.
You have access to those too?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can't ding it after a buzz. You can't do that. Come on now.
I can do whatever I want with the buzz.
And the last one for B is Blazing Saddles.
Oh my God.
Madeline Kahn, the great, wonderful Madeline Kahn was nominated for Blazing Saddles.
Wow.
Can I tell you something?
Tell me.
Can I tell you something? The whole list was us getting errand. It was the whole list. The errand was her saving B for the 3rd list.
The errand was coming from inside the house the whole time.
Because C was good, and then you're like, wow, there's a lot of good W movies. This is the murderer's row of movies.
Let's see. Borat 2, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Bridesmaids, Being John Malkovich, Boogie Nights, and Blazing Saddles were all nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
I'm happy with my list. I got Bridesmaids, Black Panther 2, Borat, Blazing Saddles, Being John Malkovich, Boogie Nights. I'm happy with this.
That's insane. You're incorrect. You're wrong. You can't. How could you rank these movies?
Like
especially in the order that she gave them to us. Blazing Saddles is number 6. Blazing Saddles shouldn't be on any last. It shouldn't be the last thing in any movie list ever anywhere.
You're not happy with your list. I said I'm happy with mine though.
Oh,
okay, nobody wants another one, right?
No, we gotta go.
Have a good weekend. There'll be more of these. This will be the theme. So going forward. So if you want to research it, go ahead. Love you guys. Bye.
I love it. Thanks, Aaron.
Good job, hon.
We'll get another movie thing going. We're prepping for the Oscars here. Aaron's getting us ready for the Oscars.
We're getting there. It's going to be a hell of a show. Now, this was a fun one, and I love anything to do with movies. I love it. And make sure you pick up Oval, folks. Available today on Amazon.
It was a little bit of an homage to the great Catherine O'Hara, too.
Yes, who should have been nominated many, many times.
Yes. Was she ever nominated? Did she win anything?
I don't know, but how do you not nominate her for Home Alone, all the Christopher Guests, anything?
That's my thing. Don't you think there should be? I like that there's an Oscars every year, but I feel like every year there should also be a 5 years later Oscars. Like we've let it play for a little while, and we've decided that really the best picture
Doesn't that kind of screw the first Oscars?
Kind of, but you get it for 5 years, and that's nice. You can be like, I had it for 5 years and then I lost it. But usually, when you let those movies breathe a little bit, you come to realize, oh, it really should have been this movie that one.
Kind of screwed up. Well,
right.
I mean, it's the Academy that votes, which is the problem. It should be a people who saw it should vote.
I like that. So if we're figuring it out, we should have 11 voters eligible for the Melania documentary. All right, that's it for us, everybody. We'll catch you guys next week.
Show me potato salad. Maybe we should go now. Go ahead.